As much as I hate to say it, I feel like it's inevitable that we see a Night Witch nerf. Welcome back, fellow fans of Clash Royale. Yes, I was wandering through the clan chat and saw T-Pain say what the actual fun happened to him in this battle, so I thought I would check it out. And discovered, well, a pretty interesting deck, and I have to say, don't blame me when the Night Witch gets nerfed, okay? It's not because of me, it's not because of my video or my suggestions or my connections, my supposed connections to Supercell. I guarantee you that statistically speaking, the Night Witch is just overpowered right now. You're going to see her involved in too many wins and too many overwhelming defeats of other opponents, and I feel like that's why she is going to get nerfed. Now, there may be a counter argument. People may say, well, there's going to be other cards that will nerf the Witch. The meta will change. People will adapt their decks to be able to stop the Night Witch, but I'm not so sure about that. Looking at it so far, it looks like her bats are just too powerful right now. So many bats, especially with the death spawn, making her extremely difficult to counter. And, well, T-Pain, he got caught a little bit off guard. So, now what do you do when you see something like this? Well, of course, you go to your deck and you copy it. And, okay, so we've got Night Witch, Log, Pump, Clone, Archers, Goblin Gang, Mirror, and Golem. So I wander over and going to give this a try, you guys. Now, obviously, we're seeing this deck used a lot already, even without the Mirror and the Clone. Simply the Golem supported by the Night Witch is an extremely powerful combination. Now, this might be working at ladder play, but of course, my Witch is only level 2. Working on getting her to level 3, I feel like maybe at least at level 3, she'll be a little more formidable. But no matter the level of the Witch, obviously, her bats are going to be one-shotted by pretty much everything out there. It's really just the sheer numbers of bats that she generates, and that's why I feel like it's really likely that we see a nerf. So I'm popping into a grand challenge. I'm already at 1-0, and we're going to try this deck out. Now, obviously, I didn't have a lot of practice with this. So, no practice. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we'd like to have the pump here first, but not. So we're going to go ahead and try to just wait and see if we have to counter something first with the archers. Okay, bowler down the left side. So I figure maybe this is a good spot to drop the golem, let it intercept the bowler, and then hopefully the witch in behind it. Now, we don't have the pump, so we're not going to have the additional... Oh, Sparky... That's a card you don't see every day, and the Golem should be okay against Sparky here, especially if this Night Witch can get around and the bats can start to take down the bowler, and this other Night Witch over here. Log almost does nothing. Oh, watch out for Sparky. Sparky didn't get the Witch. Now, it's probably too early to clone right here, so I'm thinking, no, probably not the best move, but watch this right here. Come on. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was going to be good. The bats, they're going to take care of the skeleton army, and we're basically at reset, although we did get about 800 off that tower. So now we're going to start with the strategy of the pump first, and then we'll try to get into the Golem, Night Witch, Clone, Mirror stuff when we have a little more elixir coming our way, especially if he doesn't counter this. Alright, so Archer's getting split. Again, we're just waiting for the Golem. Gonna get elixir. Okay, here we go. So Golem going down that left lane. Sure enough, another bowler. That's fine. Going to intercept. And this time, it doesn't look like he's going to bother to counter the elixir collector. So I'm feeling good about a couple of witches here. And if we can get that Sparky out of the way, then the clone spell for sure. So keeping the witch hopefully out of range of Sparky's blast. And, oh, should we maybe... Hold on, let's wait for the... No, okay, now we got another witch. Here we go. And now we clone. If we can grab the golems, okay. Now we got 4 witches in there. Here come the bats. Look at those bats. Come on, it's craziness. The Sparky's gone. Everybody's gone. I still have 2 bats there as well. I mean, 2 witches there, and then the bats. And, okay, so... Well, okay. I felt like we had something going there. Okay, let's try this again. I felt like... Okay, so this time the golem... Oh, okay, that worked out really well. Put the golem in front, and sure enough, we've got elite barbs. Should be able to get them out of the way and before the golem breaks into 2. And then try this one more time. Night Witch, here we go. Another Night Witch. And get ready with a clone spell. Come on, we gotta try to grab everybody. There it is! We clone the golems. We clone the witches. Here come the bats. Here come the golemites. The Sparky's trying, but now it's just bats. Now it's just bats everywhere. Come on. Oh, tower down. Night witches are down, but look at all the bats. Come on. Come on. That's like 16 bats spawning out of 4 witches going down. No chance whatsoever, you guys. And there's just so many different ways that this deck can win. Oh, man. Okay, that is craziness. That wasn't even golems, golemites, witches. It was just the bats that took down the tower right there. Okay, so Silent Avenger wants to drop down to 0 trophies. So hold on, we have to tell him that's not going to happen. Okay. All right, don't try to drop down to 0 trophies. It's no fun once you get down to a couple hundred. It's just hours of searching and you just won't have any fun. Okay, we're back in another challenge. We're going to make sure Silent Avenger doesn't drop to 0, and we are going to try this again. Now, this is ideal. This is what we want. The Elixir Collector up first. And, okay, he's got Executioner, and then I figure the Golem, obviously, there's nothing else that can get out there. The Golem, okay, the Golem is going to intercept the Dragon and, well, the Executioner and the Archers and the Rage spell. Okay, Golem should be okay here. We get some support for him. Maybe some Archers out of range of the Executioner's axe. All right, look at that Golem survive, even with the Rage spell and all of those units. And now here we go. Golemites, but maybe... Okay, now we're going to wait. Obviously, not a good time to try any sort of clone trickery. We're going to wait. We're going to cycle around one more time. And, okay, we got the Night Witch back here. And we've got Elixir Collector up. We're going to wait for the Golem. Obviously, she's going to need some Golem protection. So we're going to wait. Hog Rider, okay, that's gonna suck, but you know what? Honestly, oh, Enraged Hog Rider, interesting strategy here. All right, we'll go ahead and get that hog. That might have been a wasted archer counter. Look at the bats on the left-hand side by themselves. Beautiful bats, good job. Okay, here we go. 2 pumps, uncountered, golem, balloon on the right hand. Okay, that. All right, that's okay. This Goblin Gang should kind of mitigate the balloon damage, hopefully. Okay, never mind. All right, so much for that tower. Nice knowing you. On the left-hand side, here we go. Elixir still pumping. Going to ignore the balloon. Not going to get 3'd right here. The witch is going to help get that. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Dragon cloning the golem and the witch. Couple of witches. Golemites. It's the bats, really, you guys. Check out the bats. And the witch with a little melee damage in there. Tower down. That's what we'd like to see. Maybe we still have witches up. Another clone spell. It's all about the bats, you guys. Yes, clone, mirror clone. And the bats, full-size golem, not the mirrored one either. Looking good. Don't even need this other golem. 3 crown win. So, let me tell you guys, this, I'm telling you right now, I feel like what is going to happen is she's going to have her death spawn reduced from the bat number it is now to less. Okay, there's no way she can continue to spawn this many bats. It's just going to be insane. And I feel like that's most likely. No, Silent Avenger, you're not dropping to 0 trophies. People, all right. Kids these days. Okay, so we are going to get back into another grand challenge. 3-0. And let's see if we can't pick up another win live just trying this crazy deck. So I like it. Okay, this is what we want. We want the Elixir Collector to be up first because ideally we want to start pumping right away. All right, Don Julio, Clutch Rocket. I wonder if he's got a Clutch Rocket to drop on my Elixir Collector. Doesn't look like he does, so no rocket, hopefully. He's taking his time back there, so we're going to go ahead and send... Oh, perfect. Perfect. We got the Golem going down the left lane. That will intercept the Knight. And maybe we don't... Oh, balloon, okay. Well, actually, the bats from the Witch... Or we'll just put some archers back here. Just try to slow the balloon down. Oh, freeze spell. Now the bats from the witch might help out. Come on, bats. Get over there. Get over. I'm not really worried about losing this tower, though, you guys. Because the golem's in front. Night Witch. Here we come. Second Night Witch. Oh, yes. Here we go. Clone spell coming up. Cannon going down. Cloning everybody. There it is. Massive golem. 4 witches on their way. Goblin Gang just for support. But again, it's the bats. Oh, more bats. Doesn't matter. Arrows, zap, don't matter because you're going to have a whole second spawn of bats when the witches start to go down. Oh my gosh. Wow. Come on. This is insanity, you guys. Oh man. Okay, so Don Julio really didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming, you guys. I honestly did not see that coming. This deck just having so much success. And again, I feel like the witches, the Night Witch, are just going to see a nerf. There's really no other way around it. All right, so let's pop back into my battle log and show you just a couple more quick wins here. And let me tell you, these are quick. So this strategy, obviously, again, people using it without the clone and without the mirror are still having a lot of luck. But for me to be winning like 9+ wins in grand challenges, something has got to give, okay? A Gala skill really only gets me to about, I would say on average, maybe 6 or 7 wins in a grand challenge. On average, that's where I will finish before I get crushed. So for me to get beyond that, now watch this battle as it progresses. Just about perfection. As you can see, the log takes out the Goblin Gang. This Goblin Gang takes out the Musketeer and the Miner. And now I'm perfectly set up. The Elixir Collector on the right-hand side untouched. The opponent drops a Prince. And this is just bad news for the opponent. Prince not going to get the job done. The Dragon, also distracted on the Golem, is allowing me to drop double Witches. Here come the Witches. Prince goes down. Skeleton Army. The Witches hardly even blink at that with their bats. And look at the bats already, even before the clone. The mass number of bats. Tower goes down. Everybody onto the tower. Even if he's got zap, if he's got arrows, no chance, because the dead Witches would spawn a huge number of bats one more time. And again, another easy 3-crown win. So popping back into the log and checking out another one. So these were the next 2 battles after that live battle you saw against Don Julio. I didn't think that this could possibly continue, but it does. So again, we're just going to check out this battle as we start out almost with the ideal hand one more time. We've got the Elixir Collector. We've got the Golem. And now I thought about, in some cases, trying to mirror the Elixir Collector, but I don't know, that can put you at a lot of risk simply because you're committing 7 elixir to the pump. So we drop the Golem down, and the Golem, again, successfully distracting the Knight and the Musketeer. The log on the right-hand side probably, again, could have ignored the tower, but if I ignore that counter completely, then those units do get to the Elixir Collector, and that's what I need. I need more elixir. This tornado didn't help out, because look, the Witch is still up. She is being protected. Okay, she's down, but now there's a half a dozen bats on top of that tower. And even though I don't push right here, check out the amount of damage that simply the Golem and the Night Witch did on that left tower. 231 left. And now I can drop a second pump, and we can work on putting together the big push. All right, so 2 pumps going at it. 1:45 left. Time for another Golem to go down, even though I wasted at least 1 elixir right there, letting myself go full. Right-hand side, ideal counter to the battle ram is the Goblin Gang. They never get to the tower. And again, on the left-hand side, you guys, the Knight goes down. Golem all by itself. Here comes the Night Witch army. 1 Night Witch, 2 Night Witches. Tower has absolutely no chance, and in goes the clone spell. Gets everybody. Tornado. Now see, there you guys go. Tornado, zap, arrows, fireball, doesn't matter. The Witches will continue to spawn new bats, and the death spawn of those Witches is just overwhelming. Here it goes. There goes the tower, and another 3-crown win. And I'm telling you, have fun while you can, but maybe don't waste your money gemming the Night Witch, because she's going to see a nerf in a future update. I would be willing to bet money on it, but not gems. All right, you guys, thank you once again for sticking around all the way to the end. I really appreciate it, you guys. I hope that that's clear to you guys, how much I appreciate every single one of you. I don't want to waste your time. Hope you had a good time here. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Subscribe, turn on notifications. Don't worry, be happy, and come back again tomorrow for more Full Attacks.
Galadon, don't worry, be happy. So original. Did you think of that? Did you make that up?